as we
how
know
we
that from a
legalize
long
for
time this thing
same-sex
was
Given
not
it's
marriage.
a
So
legal,
choice of
same-sex
and
marriage is
individual
recently it
something
was
new
of
concept,
marrying
recently it
who,
which is
was
in the
whether it is
ongoing
a
process.
gender or a, whether it is
legalized,
a
and
caste.
recently it was in news
I
because of
think we
the
should
issue between
legalize
the
this.
Right.
Supreme Court and the Union of Government, that the marriage thing, that it should be the marriage also be legalized. But as of now it is not, and the government is stating that because of certain reasons we have to amend many laws, and that's why government is facing this issue in changing
Yeah,
that. But the
In my
same thing,
but
opinion, in my
but
opinion, it's very
yes, I guess
difficult
the
to.
they have also
I think it's very
must
difficult
be
to
able
go
to
for same-sex
meet
marriage
certain
from the
guidelines
perspective of
between
India.
these and the
bucket of rights to the same sex marriages because they have not been able to get their LIVs or any joint books, or even they have not been able to adopt a child because it's not permittable for a same sex marriage
Well,
people.
I would like to
right.
agree here.
Yes,
Just
the
Just
to add
solicitor
up
it
about
is
general
the
know that
as
marriage
per the
it
Supreme
is
Court,
between
same sex
conveyed
choice is not a
that an
government's choice.
absolute male is not defined anywhere. So the Chief Justice has also said that an absolute male is not defined. So the Solicitor General of India, Mr. Mehta, has also been convinced with the same. So same-sex marriage is something that is going to be forwarded in our nation and is going to be exercised pretty well, as it is mentioned also in our fundamental right. So it
Yeah,
is
right. Adding to
But
this,
I
I
think
think we can also say
I
that
guess
most
we
of the
must
developed
mention here that
countries
the fight
have
in Supreme
same-sex
Court is not whether
marriage. So
same-sex
I think
marriage is
India should
right
also
or wrong.
take up and take
It's
stand
about the
for
nuances
this.
and the details
but
which
I
Now
think
I'd like to
decide a
add a
lot.
point
same-sex
here
please
that
speak
marriage
one by one, you
I
are
would
all
like
not
to
clear.
same-sex
going
marriage
to
is
the
not
Let me
perspective of
restricted
please,
any
to
religion.
friends.
only
Our
one
no
category.
religion has a mandate on having same-sex marriage. In Christianity, in Hinduism, in Islam, there is no mention of same-sex marriage or same-sex relationship. And about adoption of child, if a same-sex couple cannot create a child, how they can adopt it? First, you need to be able to create a child to even talk about its custody. And apart from this, we must remember
It
Right. that
is
Right. in
about the
Christianity it
personal
is said
choice of an
God
individual.
produced
As we
Adam I and
all
guess
know
the
So
Eve
that
not
if
in
we
as
are
a
Article
talking
monster,
about
but
128,
Exactly,
as
and
a
Please
that
don't
is
talk
as
what
a
over
even
one
the
another.
human
Christianity
everyone
is
being,
marriage,
about
and
it
it
is
is
now
same
said
everyone
not
sex
have
that
their
about
own
child
we
or
choice
not.
of
But in
explain
many
that
Friends,
marriage.
when we
marriage.
cases,
talk
However,
Without
that
about
in
that
marriage
the
is
friendship
same-sex
there
of a
is
marriage,
no
child.
some bound
we
Friends,
limits
as we
given
talk
to
about the
any
That
same,
can
marriage
be
not
yet we
only
know
have
considered
about
a lot of
various
laws
categories
can be
in
a
things
the
the
parent
same-sex
and
government and
marriage.
the
Like
union of and
but
the
there
judges
are
are
more
stating
than
as set
100
by our.
In
categories
the
in the
recent
same-sex
time,
marriage. And
men
do you
is
really
trying
think
to
that it would
stand
be
with all
appropriate to
other
legalize
countries,
this?
and we are trying to be a
The
developed
rules and the
nation among
regulations
all
that the
of the
government
developing
is
well,
going
I
to
countries.
think
amend,
Please,
would it be
legalizing
appropriate?
same-sex
same-sex
marriage
marriage
will be
won't make a country developed.
a big.
Country
I
is
don't
developed
agree
by
with the Dia.
infrastructure,
Same-sex marriage
by
doesn't create
by
a
managing by managing
developed.
human resources, by implementing
I guess
schemes
we
that
must
helps
just
people.
clarify on the things are
Same-sex marriage is more
judgment of
about giving
Supreme
rights
Court.
to
There is a
people, but
same-sex.
it has been controversial in many countries. In US, there are protests. In Europe, there are protests. In South
Friends,
America, there is no mention of it.
until there is a
I
genuine
don't think
human
there is a
concern,
point for
these
having
But
things,
such.
gentlemen, I think we
the
cannot compare the Indian perspective with any other nation. Like same-sex marriage is having a lot of categories, right? So, do you really think that it is appropriate to legalize all the categories? We have to amend a lot of rules regarding that. So, would it be possible?
first of all,
It will
It
create a lot
is
of
true
first,
that
chaos.
Yes,
there is
but
first of
still
all, we
we
I
need
need
to
agree
to
there
with
is
say
the
a
our
Vinod
nation
part
not
to
is
that
say
small.
that
for
Our
first of
there
all,
is
nation
a
individual
is
as
part
choice,
of
not
it
very
Soumya,
big.
as
Yes,
well
same-sex
as
to
you
marriage
are
should be
start
able
discussing
to
about the
follow
genuine
that
human
in
concern.
I
along
know
with this.
that there is
Things can be amended over
LGBTIU K plus
one
Q
night
plus
or
Q
over one
plus,
month.
but I
Obviously, there
think
will
we
be
at
As
least
said
must
by the
currently
government,
quite
when
take
there,
a
a
there are
lot
stand
of
genuine
regarding
human
this.
quite a
concerns,
lot of
the
things
judge
because
as
there
well
are
as the
That
government
what I'm
should do
saying.
something for them. As
like
we know that
people
the people are
who
not
can take
able
a
to adopt, and
certain
when there are
custody
genuine
or
human concerns, then people should, then the government should make laws according to them. We are not here to change the entire system, but we can provide some extent we can to them also, so that they can
Yeah,
move forward.
but
They,
but
until
firstly,
unless
we are
we
doing
have
them again. Firstly,
any
we
other
need
way
to
forward, we
firstly,
should
I
make
As
citizens
think
we
some.
all
need
know
to
According
that
to
stand for
the
each
the
and
biggest
every
country
government
individual.
at
economy
the
in the world.
political level, we should
So we can
adopt like
all
having a
have a
same-sex,
clear
like
view
having a
that
people having
our country is moving ahead with respect to the need of the hour. So same-sex marriage is going to legalize sooner or later because it is the demand of the hour, and also it is clearly mentioned in the fundamental right.
I am
And
concerned.
mostly
So
the
if
first thing
we
is we are
talk
a
about
it's not
Before,
about
democratic
being
country.
legal
That's
or
what
not.
I'm
Firstly,
saying. We are
people
a
should adopt
democratic
the
friends, I would like
country
to
where
exactly,
same-sex
each
marriage.
and
friends, I would
everyone
like
is
to make a
entitled
So
point
to a
government,
that the
right,
I
reasons
think
they
so.
are
where the
there,
rights
the
of a
the
reasons they are
noting
same-sex
whether
fighting is
same-sex
that they are
marriage is
not
right
able to
or
go
wrong.
in the banks, they are not able to get the insurance done, and the many government system, many schemes, they are not able to get entitled on them. So
Even
that's
there
why
is
they
not
We
want
a
it.
must keep in
And
mind here
for
that
such
the
even
things,
noting
there is
the
not
whether
government
a
should
same-sex
make
place for
such
marriage is
laws
right
so
or
that
wrong is not a
LGBTQ
others
people
are
in
political
the
not
decision.
government.
hampered,
So
but
It is
simultaneously they
subjective
are
to
also
that
choice
provided
may
with
vary
good
from
schemes.
individual accessible to
Well, if
individuals.
same-sex people being separate, they don't. Well, if they have same relationship with the same sex, it is not important to marry someone. Marriage does not mean that the relationship is very strong. If they want to take rights, they want to
Definitely,
enjoy
if we
the
talk
schemes,
about religious
they can be
belief,
separate. They cannot be
I
married.
can believe
Gentlemen,
that
Yet
a
they can
person
have
is
the
very
same
much
love.
If
religious,
someone is
but
tell
at
the
let
some
them
actual
point
speak,
of
reason.
time,
let them
Because
religion
complete.
marriage
can
is
never
not
Debating
compulsory.
about
love.
where should we
So
legalize it or
Gentlemen,
sooner or
please,
not.
if someone
later,
is
if
making a point, let
going to
them complete
follow
so that
religion
everyone
as
can
own
hear.
love. So same-sex marriage is going to be implemented very soon in India. If government has to legalize it, you cannot bound someone to love someone. If someone is loving another person of same
Okay,
Government
sex,
is
okay.
you
But
cannot
definitely
So,
bound
Mayank,
anyone.
you
legalizing,
were
but
saying
now
But
we
something.
need to
but
find this
but
in
in
the
the sense you
society.
are right.
And to accept the
But
question,
what
it's
I'm saying
quite
that
Mayank
difficult.
had an important point, so let's hear him.
we are stopping from marriage. We are stopping from imbalance of the society. Like if all of us will marry same sex, well, there will be growth of population in animals, in monkeys, in
No,
horses.
no, you are
It
going to
doesn't
marry
make
the
sense.
As said
person.
by
No one
You
is
are
going
wrong
to,
with that.
not each and
Because
every
if it
person
will
is
happen
going
to
to
all of us,
marry
not
the
every
same
day
sex.
of
That is happening in India
even
with
if it
first
will
of
be
all,
population.
we are
bounded
a
against
population of
everyone.
135,
Yet no one is
135.
stopping anyone from loving anyone. It is the marriage which we are stopping from happening. Because if marriage
So,
starts
first
happening
of
in
all, we
same
are a
sex,
huge populations,
it
and
will
not,
create
not
a
each and
imbalance in
everyone
society.
is same.
It will
So,
Yeah.
different
improve
people have
the
different
population growth.
orientations, and we cannot say that all will do the same thing. It's not something
Yeah, we
compulsion.
are
It's
talking
their
about the
orientations.
different
So,
communities.
second of all, as said by Mayang, that this thing will not able to continue with population and all these things. And the thing that if two persons want each other, they should not ask for marriage or something. It is not about the marriage, or it is not about holding them relationship to stronger extent. It is that there's some things that need these
Yeah.
legalization of thing, so that they can get some things of the government as such as government scheme, such as some insurance, bankings, and other things also. Because
They
in
can
India,
also
when
get those facilities actually.
if they want, if a person wants a child, it doesn't require that he she is need to be some license is required for them, so that everyone can have something, any feeling or any attachment they want.
I agree with you,
Definitely,
Abhay,
I think
that
everyone present
if a
over here
person is
is
in
pretty much
relationship,
aware of the
he is not
abolition of the
in
section
relationship.
377 of the Indian
He,
Penal Code. So it is a
as Abhay said,
signal
that
that
it is
the
not the relationship
abolishment of the
only.
section
If
377
someone
of
is
the Indian
in
Penal Code
relationship,
is a
he should be.
clear cut saying by the government that sooner or later, if you are abolishing several sections of the Indian Penal Code, that it is a clear sign that it has to be legalized. In India, the government has no other option. You cannot bound anyone to love.
But I think we are talking about the legalization of same sex.
Exactly.
But at the
When
same point,
I
today only
have
High Court has
I have
said that it's not
Please speak
possible
one by
to
one,
go for the
gentlemen. You are
same
not
sex
all clear.
marriage right now, and we have to go for some makeshift arrangement for the same sex marriage. It's not appropriate to go for the same sex marriage right now. Only today this statement has been said by the Supreme Court. So how can we say that sooner or later it's going to be implemented?
But at least I think
It
we
has
need
to
to
be
take a
because the
stand.
Chief Justice of
That's
India is in support.
that's
The
the main
Solicitor
thing. We can take
Solicitor
a
General
stand
is
so that we
defending
can
it,
go ahead
but
with this.
the Chief
In
Justice
the
D.Y.
future, we might
Chandrachud is in
face some
support of the
challenges
same thing.
regarding this, but at
So
least
it
we
has
need to
to be
take a stand
legalized.
Friends,
right
I think we're
now.
diverting from the topic. Topic is about should it be legalized or not? We are talking uh, we should not stop someone from living.
Yes,
The thing
as
is,
I've earlier also,
people can
as
bound
I've said
anyone.
earlier
They
also,
can say
until and unless if it
Definitely, it
hampering
should be
someone else,
legalized in order
but
to give them the
things they
same
want,
I
if
completely
they
agree with
have
you,
genuine
Mayank.
human
We
concerns,
are
it
as a
should be
normal
just
proceeded
citizen.
diverting
forward.
in the topic. The topic is
And
not
if they
about
really love
what
one
is wrong
another,
or what is right.
that's enough. They can live in the same flat. They can stay in the same room. But marriage is
Hmm.
not required.
Yes, to
Marriage is
some
that's not required, but
yes,
the
very same.
rights which come with the marriage is very much required. That's what I'm saying. There are
As said
few
by
rights few rights and few facilities which come with the marriage. Because as in India, we don't recognize a couple as soon as they get married. Then only we recognize. That's what each and every same-sex couples are suggesting. These are the challenges. That's what I'm saying. These are the challenges we will be sure facing this. But I think at least this is the high time that we need to talk about this and we need to
Definitely,
hold it down.
before legalizing same-sex marriage, the government has to set up the code of morality in the society. So after
The very
setting the code of
important thing is
morality in the
to
society, the government is going to legalize the same-sex marriage, I guess, because before doing this,
no
and
one
no one
lost.
can implement anything in.
I think
See, the
government is not
question
going
here,
to legalize the same-sex marriage. There's an ongoing tussle going on between the Supreme Court and the government. Government doesn't
moreover,
want
the
to legalize it,
context
right?
of Indian society should be kept in mind. Here, marriage is much more seen as a union between husband and a wife, as in a male and a female. So this notion it needs to be first normalized in the society, I guess, because
I
See,
want
it
to
is
put one more
all
point,
of us
like
are
where we are
making
talking about the human rights.
As
So,
Mayank
from
also
your
said that
perspective,
it's not
if
biological
tomorrow,
or not natural
if
that same sex unites anywhere.
like
I
agreeing
think
to Abhinav that apart from all the points we have made, let's come to the religious part. Will Muslims accept same-sex marriage? Answer is clear no. Are Hindus, Christians, and even Sikhism
I don't think
agreeing
I
to
don't agree with
same-sex
the
marriage?
Ma'am,
Answer is again no.
because love
And
or
we are a
anything
country, we are a
doesn't
secular
depend on a
country
marriage.
made of
Coming
many
to the
religions,
religious part, I
and all
think
religions are not
according
in
to
favor of
we
religiously,
same-sex
must
don't
keep
agree
marriage.
in
on
mind
lot
here.
of
Mank, it is
things.
not
Not
about
I
religion
don't
part,
agree
bro.
with the
Yeah,
man
it's
because
not about religious thing. According to
It is
religious,
not
we
about
can follow a
Religious
religion.
lot of things. And
acceptance
if we
is
go
a
I'm
on,
saying
totally
this
different
because most
scenario.
part of most people in country
every
are
individual
I
is
religious.
think it,
different.
Most
Not
people
it
in
is not
country
about the
as we
follow
religion.
are
a religion
evolving, I think we
very
should think
religiously.
about that way. We are living in the
First of
21st
all,
century,
first of
right?
where
We
we
all,
are
are
not
trying
talking
If
religiously
about
to
we
religion.
see
speaking,
We are
from a
implement
talking
legal
new
first
about
of
the
all,
standpoint of
things
religiously
fairness
view,
there,
speaking,
between
no
like
one
we
stand
religion
can
is
for
Talk
the
about
above
cause
it.
of
Agreeing
understand
the
like
that
that.
cause.
behind the
Friends, I would like to
bonding
make a
trust
point
being
that
very
religiously
ways.
speaking, no one is, no one, nobody, no one religion wants to accept this. So the point of marriage is not
and it is
valid
completely
at that point.
subjective
So,
what one religion
so
believes
it
about
is about the
same-sex marriage will
genuine
vary.
human concerns, as I have already
Yeah,
stated. The
it's
genuine
over the
human concerns is
times.
required, and
Yeah,
until unless it is hampering other people, we can
Okay,
always proceed forward with it.
I
I
want to spin a
completely
scenario for
agree to
you.
Abhay.
Suppose there are two
Also,
Hindu men, Ajay and Ravi, they are marrying. Now, who will be the bride and who will be the bridegroom?
The thing is,
Because I
the
don't have any
modalities
answer.
But they
need
are
to
their
be
own
Who
worked
will
out.
be
personal
the
problems. We
bride
cannot
and who will
interfere
be
in
the
the
Yeah,
other
what?
bridegroom in
problems,
the
other
same-sex
individual
marriage?
problems.
How will they
Now,
marry
unless
if
and
they
until they are
really
not
want to marry
creating
according to
any.
Hindu traditions?
so
It
as
is
said
like a
by our
clear
government,
problem.
Well,
It
when
is
okay,
this
so
about
let's
the
suppose
problem that
government
will
marriage
arise
is
in
earlier
this
when
future
this
when the
marriage really
things will be
happens.
legalized.
earlier when this whole case with the union of government and the supreme court started, it was first stated that the supreme court should work on other important stuff, but and as spoken by our supreme court, that as said by our government, that these things are of elite class only, these things are involved in elite class and not lower people are involved in this, but there are certain exceptions also, and we should, if they want it and it comes under the basic right that should be provided to them, then we should always proceed forward with it. And until unless people are not taking it to another extent which can hamper religious people, or which can hamper the living standards of other people and other sections of society, we can always move with this. And also there are certain marriage, there are number of marriage acts within all those marriage laws, whatever it is. So until unless it is hampering those all things, something should be done in for them also, because they are also the
For
part of
their favor
society, and
also.
we have, if we have to move forward, we should take everyone as equal.
The key here is to
Exactly.
find
but
a
I think
balance
if we are
And
talking
even I
about,
want
rather
if
than
we
to
are
make
talking
completely
about
an
negative
important
equality,
on
point
one
in
side.
this.
so what if
We
tomorrow
are
they are
all
going to
preparing for
ask for the
military.
equality in
In military,
everything,
is
like from
same-sex
the
Friends,
marriage
as
job
allowed?
Abhinav
opportunities
is
till
making a point,
everything?
let him
Does
complete.
military requires
Abhinav
same-sex
is making
marriage?
a point, let him complete.
I think if we are talking about same-sex marriage from the human rights perspective, right? So what
Yeah.
if tomorrow they are going to ask for some other opportunities as well? Like for example, we'll talk about defense. So the people who are doing the same-sex marriage tomorrow, they are going to say that they want to join the defense forces. So is the Supreme Court going to allow them, or the
But
government
what
is
is
going to allow
wrong
them?
No, it is not
of
about
But
being
I
on
don't
Equality
think
military
so.
is
I
about
service?
don't.
equality.
Are they not
It
Equality
being
is,
is
feel
very
wanted
clear
I think
in
that
their
equality is all
husband
about
life?
equality,
so. First
right?
of
What
all,
is
I would like to
But
Equality
say
in
that
there
every
should be a
aspect,
right for the him
first
also
of
to
all,
join the. It doesn't mean that he's
we
gay or
also
a
we
lesbian, so
also
he
yeah,
legalized
can't like join
transgenders
the armed
previously,
forces.
na?
It,
they are
so
human too. Just
they
it's
are
so
also
just
first of
not
all,
human. At
They
their
are
the end of the
human
time,
too,
there are
right?
sexuality.
I
humans,
agree
so
with
They
there
are
should
first
be
of
human
all,
like
too.
Differentness
opportunity
of
for
a
every
yeah.
human.
individual.
That's why we always
friend, as said
I
by
guess we
Abhinav,
must just focus here on the complexities that are going to arise from legalizing same-sex marriage in the country right now. The key here is to find a balance. We must also provide them with some rights, but also work out the modalities for the future before legalizing same-sex marriage, because it will also
Right.
create pandora of problems.
I
We
correct.
cannot
partially agree
negate
with
that.
So
Nikita.
as
There
said by
should be.
as
See,
said
the
by
government
Abhinav,
here is not on the wrong side, or the government is not trying to deny them the rights. If we see clearly in the Napoleon Johar case, where there's homosexuals were given the right there. It is a gradual process in our country. We must understand that we will need some more time to make it more socially acceptable for it. Because see, marriage more than a legal stamp, it will also need a social recognition in the society. And
Yeah.
for that, we need some more time. We must be very much clear about it. We need to have it. We need to make it a more common
Yes,
As
I
decision.
what
agree to the
Nikita
point as
said,
Nikita said. I want to make a point that
marriage
Abhinav
requires
said that
social
they can
recognition.
also ask for entering into the army. There are other countries as
Okay,
well who
gentlemen,
wants to. Let me speak.
we
There are
understood
other.
your
Okay,
thoughts.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
Sorry,
gentlemen.
sorry, sorry, sorry.
Now I hope all of you got a common point and may I listen the group. One of you nominate among yourself and give me some points regarding what you have discussed.
I think
Abhinav
let's
or
nominate Abhinav for nominated for giving our points. If you all
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, Abhinav.
I think,
Abhinav
in
can
my
proceed.
opinion, same-sex marriage is not something which is right now appropriate to legalize from the perspective of Supreme Court, because right now we are looking at it from the human perspective. But from the societal perspective, even if we are going to legalize a same-sex marriage, is the society going to accept all those relations? That is the main crux of this, because marriage is all about the society, right? We do marriage functions, we call thousands of people, right? Because we want to show the society that we are going to tie a knot, and society is going to accept this relation. But now the point is the society going to accept? So in my opinion, society never going to accept the same-sex marriage.
Okay, gentlemen, understood your idea and the points, whatever you have discussed. So now there is no second GD. Instead of that, I am going to give you all lecturette on chess number wise accordingly. So the main benefit of this, each and there are 12 members now, 11 members. So you guys can learn 11 topics right now, from 1 to 11. Like first number will be speaking on that. You can note down the points if you are interested. If not, you can also note down the topic and you can collect the sources. So test number 1, Abhay. Abhay, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah. So Abhay, I'm giving you 4 topics: afforestation, Aadhar, AFSPA,
Sorry,
Agni
sorry.
4.
Can you repeat?
Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Now, can you repeat?
Yeah, afforestation is the first topic. Second one is Aadhar. Third one is
Aadhar.
AFSPA, AFSPA, Armed Forces Special Power Act. Fourth one is Agni 5.
What? Agni 5.
Yeah.
Should I speak right now or are you going to give me 3 minutes?
Yeah, you can have 3 minutes. I started the timer.
Okay.
I'll type next chess number topics in chat box.
Is it completed?
No, still have 20 seconds. Uh, Everyone just listen. When chess number one is speaking, chess number two will be going through the topic, and everyone rest others will be listening to him. Also, when you got 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll be just saying last 30 seconds. Don't stop at that time. Continue your narration. So chess number one, you can start.
So, good evening, friends. Today, I'll be presenting my lecturate on the topic of afforestation, and I'll be dividing my topic into four parts. The first is the why we need it, and the second is first is the intro, and the second is why we need it, and the third is the steps taken nationally and international, and the hurdles which are coming into this, and way forward. So, as we all know that if afforestation is planting more trees in the area where there is no forest or the forest is degrading, mainly because of the climate control and the population and everything we are all, as we know. So as we know that the reasons why we need afforestation is mainly because it is hampering the flora and fauna of a place, of a country, and seemingly if we talk about at a larger extent, it is going to harm not only us, the people who are living there, the whole world. As we know about the major issue global warming and how it is harming all the coastal areas and everything, we already know, and there are many things also working for that. So, so as we clear about it, why we need it, because it is going to hamper our lives in future. We are there is many concerns regarding ozone layer depletions, as well as and natural hazards like uh, landslides are there because, only because of less forest conservation, and also because our animals and all who are not able to survive because of less forestation and not able getting the proper areas to live. So apart from this, the reasons, the steps which a government are taking at their own level. So as we know that government has already a national afforestation program in which it is at places and places it is providing with uh, it is making projects so that a forest plant trees are planted and get more vegetation, and also the public and the other government and other private and business industries are also helping, as we see that there people are starting a startup in which they are providing packets in which if we plant them a tree will grow. Pens are there and other major small startup bootstrap, whatever we call it. Apart from that, many government projects are being stopped because of the things we know that it is going to hamper the forest areas and the lives. There are various hurdles also in these steps, as you know that there is a in Andaman and Nicobar there is a project going on for the development of airport and certain other areas but it is hampering, it is requiring more, it is cutting down more forest than it is showing on papers. And recently a Supreme Court, which is the watchdog of our country, uh,
Last 30 seconds.
they also stopped it and question marked and asked for a report from them. Apart from that, we can see the metro lines in Mumbai in areas where people, for which people are cutting more trees, and various programs which in our city level and also at various such districts and other places we can see it. So the way
Next,
forward.
chess number two, Yogesh. Yogesh is not there. Chess number three, Abhinav. Have you prepared? Could someone say me, is Yogesh there in the session or else Abhinav? If nobody is there, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes,
He is
Yogesh is
not
not there.
Abhinav is also not there.
Abhinav is in the meeting, but no, is not
He's not
speaking.
answering. He's there.
Everyone is here.
Okay, who is willing to take the topic
Topic is
of chess number two, Yogesh?
एक मिनट 1 minute.
Shubham, you have 3 minutes for preparation.
I am not getting the chat, bro. My phone is just hanging. 2 minutes.
I've pasted again. Chess number 2, Yogesh. Just go through. Anjali, next you are gonna speak. You're taking chess number 3 ka topics Abhinav ka.
Uh, Hemant, can I rejoin it? Will you allow me to rejoin? Because my phone just hanged, bro.
Yes, please.
Okay, please allow me. Okay, you can allot the next chess number to me.
Anjali, you start preparing for the topic. Rest others, just go through the topics whichever are not spoken and not utilized, and try to take a topic among them and prepare yourself. Whenever nobody is speaking, you can speak on. Are you ready to speak, Anjali? Okay. Anjali will be allocated with 3 minutes. After her, who is willing to speak? Please raise the hand. Shubham. Okay. After Anjali, Shubham, you are going to speak among the 3 topics which you have been allocated.
Please allocate me topic, bro. It doesn't seem to be allocated to me. There is no message in my phone.
Yeah, yeah. Just check it. Check
Please.
it. Check.
Okay, 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 okay.
After Shubham,
Okay,
who
I
is
understand.
interested to speak? हिमांशु. हिमांशु, यहाँ पे ऊपर में कोई एक टॉपिक ले लो. Which
Agriculture ले ले.
in India? Okay.
Yeah, agriculture in India.
Nikita, 1 minute is done. I hope you have to start speaking.
Mm.
Good evening, friends. My topic is agriculture in India for the lecturate. So I divided the topic into 3 parts. First is introduction, second is the utility, and third is the drawbacks coming in the agriculture field. So I started with the introduction part. As we all know, agriculture is an important part in India's economic. More than probably 70 to 80% depends on the agriculture sector, and also agriculture give us uh, many products like wheat, cotton, and vegetables. The second thing, the problems facing in agriculture is productivity. As we can see, ki, as we can see, productivity uh, inc- includes the. Can you allot to the next number? I can't speak. Hello, hello.
Yeah,
Can
okay,
I
Shubham,
speak?
are you speak?
Oh,
Okay, okay. Uh, so, friends, my topic is my favorite friend. As a lecturer, it is my favorite friend. I divided my topic in three part. Uh, who is my friend? Introduction of my friend, and how we met. Uh, how we are going to, matlab, how we met. Mm, so I have come many of my best friends. I have many friends, but my best friend is Himanshu and Abhishek. Uh, talking about my best friend, I like the quality of his. Uh, I like certain of his qualities, like he is uh, friendly to me. He is very sorry. Sorry, I'll look at it next door.
Manchu, go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm just talking about AIDS, and AIDS. I'm talking about AIDS. It is called some very hazardous and मतलब very hazardous, which affect the immune system in our body, in human body. That's oh, sorry, I can't express my words.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you feeling uncomfortable while I'm texting, or else any other issue?
No, no,
Or aren't you
No,
getting
it's okay.
proper time?
no, it's okay, but
It's
It's okay, as a lecturer, it is the first
Yeah,
time for each and
it's
every individual.
awkward situation because it is online now. That's why
it's
we are
my
completely awkward. Yeah.
first time I face this kind of. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's okay. Then you can turn on your videos like me and you can speak. Yeah. See, okay. I'll just say you guys how to speak in a lecturate, what I do and what I follow. See,
Please,
when you got
please.
a lecturate topic, see the list of four and go through the first one, which you have lot of knowledge. If there is any GK topic, just go through it. If not, if you don't know any three GK of among them, one will be the easy topic, one or two. So go through that. The difficulty level will be measured and it will also be considered. So go through the topic which you are confident on. So in the 3 minutes, after deciding a topic within 10 to 15 seconds, so start preparing for the topic by dividing it into three parts. In first part, you need not say I'm dividing the topic into three parts, as. Just divide it into three parts. First, it should give its introduction. For example, if I have chosen about CPEC, China Pakistan Economic Corridor, I would like to introduce regarding China Pakistan Economic Corridor. What is it? How is it functioning? When it is constructed, and all the things. Coming to the main points of this is the second part. So I can say the advantages of this from for the China or else Pakistan or else from for India or else disadvantages. The main content should be for 1 minute. First introduction should be for 45 seconds, and second body should be for 1 minute, and at the end conclusion, and also what is your opinion. So this is what I follow. If you guys like it, please follow. If not, you can follow your own method. So at the ending part, last 1 minute, you have to say the conclusion, like what are the drawbacks of that, and what are the future consequences that they are gonna face by the CPEC, and there are many other points if you wanna give. So make them precise. Just give them a short bullets in your mind, and start looking towards the eyes in towards the eyes of your group mates. It will be like a semicircle. Okay, you have to point your eyes towards everyone like this. Okay, like this. So then it will be showing your confidence. You have to point your eyes towards their eyes. Never look into the eyes of a GTO. Never ever look into the eyes of GTO, or else never ever look towards the GTO. Your work is just to explain to your group mates. Just imagine and assume that you're explaining a topic as casually how you talk to your friends. So follow the same, it will be better. And if anybody is interested here to speak, I'll give them 3 minutes and they can speak. But make sure, gentlemen, the time should not be wasted. I can't let anyone to speak and stop in middle. Who is interested to speak? Nikita, Diya, they have raised their hands. Nishant.
Him, him.
Okay, Nikita, if you are ready, you can go through, or else I'll give you 3 minutes.
I guess I can take any of the topics that have not been covered, right?
Yeah, you can take any of the topic that are in this chart. Your timing started, Nikita, so you can after 3 minutes. Diya, if you also interested, you can
Okay,
also
thank
speak after Nikita. And Nishant, are you interested?
Yes, so can you share some more topics?
Some more topics नहीं मिलता भाई. कितना मिलता उतना एडजस्ट होना चाहिए.
Um,
बस याद या सेम टॉपिक्स. फौज में ज्यादा नहीं मिलता है, बहुत कम मिलता है, एडजस्ट होना चाहिए. Learn from my
Agree.
experience.
Hemant, as you said that you can give your opinion on the topic, will it not affect in the GTO that you're giving your opinion on a particular topic?
I couldn't understand your point. Please come
Uh,
again.
as you said, you can give your opinion on the topic. Am I
Opinion on
audible?
the, yeah, they will for surely they do think regarding the topic what you have chosen. Just try to think in a common way. If there are four kinds of topic, first will be testing your general knowledge. Rest of the three will also be testing your general knowledge. But the thing is, for the first one, you need to be more going through the current affairs topics, journalists like newspapers and all the stuff. So it shows how much you are knowing the content stuff, routine things. Or else if you go through a normal topic, if you be fluent in that, that is also good. See, that doesn't matter if you like, it also matters, but that doesn't matter until the up to that extent. That is what I believe, and also I think. So it is kind of fact only, but I don't force you guys to believe that. So just think as common and try to focus on this.
Okay, me, I'm asking that you said you in the conclusion you can include your opinion also. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking you,
you can include your opinion. See, while
but
starting the, yeah, while starting the lecturate, you need not greet, you need not wish. Those all are time waste. Each and every second is important over there. Like officers are already known. You have wished them a good morning at the starting. They don't want all this. They don't even want your name and all. You can start like this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm gonna start. Now I'm gonna speak on a topic. Blah blah blah, like this. If you wanna say something, hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys know about CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Can start a crispy kinda intro, which gives attention, grabs good impression. Kinda techniques, yaar, bas. Kuch nahi.
okay, by a chance, if we say negative thing in the opinion, will
1 second, we'll continue at the end. Nikita, you
okay.
just have 5 more seconds. Start,
Jai Hind,
Nikita.
everyone. Jai
Yeah,
Hind,
yeah.
everyone. Sorry, can I start now?
1 second. Yes, you can start now.
Jai Hind, everyone. My topic is ASEAN. ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations. The ASEAN came into existence in 1967 with five-member countries, and currently the strength of ASEAN is 10. It comprises of the major countries of the Southeast Asian region. And the motto of ASEAN is one vision, one identity, and one community. Uh, ASEAN was founded with the vision of maintaining regional security, economic growth, and in increasing the cohesion among the Southeast Asian nations. As Southeast Asian nations comprise of a variety of countries with varied culture and identities. ASEAN played a great role. India and ASEAN started their formalizing their ties since the launching of India's Act East policy in 2014, which focused on maintaining good ties with the member nations of ASEAN, as it is essential for India to battle insurgency in Northeast region and also to promote economic growth, as ASEAN is India's fourth largest trading partner. Also, ASEAN has taken many initiatives in the Southeast Asian region to maintain regional cooperation with the ensuring peace and security among its members as well as with other nations. India's the market weight of ASEAN is greater than European Union and the Northern America market taken together. So it is very important not only for India but also for the other regional players to come along and better their ties with Asia. Uh, that's all. Thank you.
Dia, if you want, you can start, or else you still have 2 minutes.
I'll take that.
Want to start, Dia?
I'll take that.
Okay. After Dia, it will be Nishant. After Nishant, it will be Mayank. Please be ready, guys. And also, guys, I would suggest you one more point. Try to, if you aren't getting any point, try to elaborate the point in an unorganized way. Like if you are saying he is coming, you can say he will be coming from this side to that side by adding some extra thing in between. That's what I do. If there is no way, try to do this. Dia, your time's up. You can start.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm going to speak on the topic agriculture in India. India is a country from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from east to west. It has been spread across. And the only sector which we can see the people are taking more and more participation is agriculture. India is one among the country which has produced most of the raw materials that is from agriculture. That is the sole reason that India is known as the backbone. The agriculture is known as the backbone of India. In the recent times, also during the COVID time, we have also seen where many of people have lost their jobs due to the COVID, due to the virus. People have just shifted to only one sector, that is the agriculture sector. What does the agriculture sector does? Agriculture sector produces the raw materials like the wheat, ragi, peanuts, or potatoes, and a lot of things. In the government has also supported our farmers throughout a lot through a lot of schemes in several period. But a few years ago, we have seen the farmers bill being imposed on the farmers, due to which we have seen the farmers weren't happy at all, and they have also protested against it. The government has initiated a round of talks with them, and now, as we have seen, that it has been mitigated. So I think government, as government, they should support our farmers more and more by giving them some knowledge, some awareness, and also some modernized equipment, such that they can uplift and they can produce more of raw materials which can make India lead in agricultural sector. Go,
Last
Thank
30
you.
seconds.
I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Nishant, are you ready?
Yes.
Please go ahead. Your time starts. Himanshu, get ready.
So, gentlemen, my topic is my favorite friend. As we know, friend in need is a friend indeed. There is nothing like the our friend should be our classmate, our batchmate. It can be our parents, it can be our teacher, it can be anyone who is around us. I think so. Friendship is what like it comes and goes in every part of our life. The meaning of friendship in our childhood is different. In our teenage is different. In our corporate life is different. So my favorite friend is my parents. Basically, my mom and dad, those who help me in my those who help me in every possible way. Those who sponsor me my education, those who give me up till the time right now I'm here standing in front of you. Uh, I think my parents have given me a lot. Uh, Add on to this, my favorite friend beyond my parents, after my parents, is my Saurabh, who has helped me to clear my all the exams during while preparing for the exams. That's all. Okay.
Next, Mayank. Okay, if anyone, yeah, Tapish, are you interested?
Yeah, so I will be speaking on Article
Okay, after
370.
Mayank.
One second. Yeah, Mayank. Mayank, your time starts now. Nafish, get ready.
So, can you imagine a place in a country where you cannot buy a land? Can you imagine any country in the world where a citizen can say that where a citizen cannot buy a land in its own country, where a citizen cannot settle in a place in its own country? There was a place called Jammu and Kashmir, which was a state, and before 2019 in August, before before Article 370 was removed in J&K, it was a part of our country, but it was at the same time not a part of our country. It was such an article that it alienated many people of Jammu and Kashmir from whole part of India. For example, in parts of Ladakh, where people of Ladakh didn't have anything to do with all that disturbance going on J&K, the education was disturbed because there was disturbances in J&K because people of Ladakh were people of Jammu and Kashmir. So if anything used to happen in Jammu and in Kashmir area, people of Ladakh also used to get affected. And apart from this, the amount of universities that Ladakh was getting was almost zero. The amount of benefits that a Ladakhi was getting was also again very less. But after this Article 70 was removed, Ladakh was made a separate duty, and Jammu and Kashmir was made a separate duty. And the region which has benefited the most is Ladakh region because now they're autonomous. They are under their own rule, and they are not able to provide rights and benefits to the people more than they had ever been. Apart from this, if we go to the earlier Article 70, there was a rule that if a girl from Kashmir marries a Pakistani, she can get Pakistani. She will be able to hold all the lands and all the rights, being a Jammu and Kashmir. But if a girl from Kashmir marries a man outside of J&K, she will not be part of J&K. She will be removed from all the lands, all the benefits that she would be getting. These were the laws that needed to be removed, but it was not because of political situation, because of political implications. But our government removed it, and it has been a very great step in uniting J&K as a part of India. And this allows our Indian Army to work more efficiently towards the people, towards the interest of whole nation, and
Last
especially
30 seconds.
towards the people of J&K. Because earlier, when our defense forces were working for J&K people, it was not of same effect. But after this article was removed, after J&K truly became a part of India, it has been really, really effective.
Okay, next, Nafish Alam.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to speak on the topic ASEAN, which I expect everyone is aware of. So, ASEAN is an abbreviation of Association of Southeast Asian Nations, which is headquartered at Jakarta in Indonesia. So, this association is a confederation of 11 nations in Southeast Asia and Timor Leste being the 11th nation which has joined recently in the month of April. This union was established combinedly on 8th of August in 1967 with five nations, and those nations are Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. So it is basically an political and economical union which promotes intergovernmental cooperation and facilitates economical, political, security and military, educational and integration between its members. With some of its fastest growing economies in the world, ASEAN has broadened its objective beyond the economical and social spheres, and it also regularly engages other countries in the Asia Pacific region and beyond. And it truly maintains a global network of alliances, dialogue, partners, and diplomatic missions, and is involved in numerous international affairs. Its first summit was held in Bali in 1976, and the formal summit meets for 3 days and usually includes internal organizations, a conference with foreign ministers of the ASEAN Regional Forum. India temporarily does not join the RCEP, which means Regional Comprehensive and Economic Partnership, for the protection of its own market. But Japan, China, and as well as ASEAN welcomes India's participation, and it has also been credited as among the world's most influential organization and a global powerhouse. Apart from this, it was mainly objecting at the in creating an enabling environment for the rapid economic development, and it also aims to create an environment for the acceleration of social progress and promote collaboration on the matters of common interest in the region. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else interested to speak? If not, now I'll also speak. यार मुझे 4 टॉपिक दे दो, मैं सेलेक्ट करके अभी आपके सामने बात करता हूँ. कोई और टाइमर सेट कर लो.
So, should I give you topics?
You should speak on the topic which you are saying again and again. This corridor.
Should I give you 4 topics, Hemant?
Yeah, give me 4 topics. One should be a general topic.
Yeah,
Baki
yeah.
3 should be kind of.
So, road safety,
Okay.
GST,
Okay.
India, US,
Okay.
and vocational education.
Okay. And kindly, any one of you start recording the timer for 3 minutes for my preparation. It starts now.
Your voice is breaking. Is it my network or is
No, it's breaking.
Okay. Give me one
Hemant, if you can
moment.
hear,
Yeah, it's fluctuating.
reconnect your.
Yeah, I'll exit and I'll rejoin. Give me a minute.
Now it's clear.
Yeah. So it's clear, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
instead of taking time, it would be better if I start. Please, anyone start recording it from zero. Just tell me start, I'll start.
Start.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to give a few lines regarding India and US. So you all know US is the largest economy. US is a country which is having largest economy in the world. So if you all see, US is the leading hand among all the other nations. Also, it kindly demands everyone to have a strong leadership among all other nations. But whereas if we see, US and India is always not having a kind of good relations. US always try to dominate India because US is having a threat that India might cross it any time at any moment. For example, we are growing in the side of defense, of economy. Apart from this, India recently got increased its rupee value, gonna be increasing little more in the steps way, because India is a developing nation, whereas US is a developed country. So in the same pattern, if we observe, US is having trying to maintain a friendly relation with India and also trying to stop it in the other side. If we see in the other way, where US Russia and Ukraine war is going on a side. So in the same time, US is supporting Europe, trying to support Ukraine, and also in the meanwhile, US main concept is to get the resources of Ukraine, not to stop the war and maintain it as a peace. But whereas India, it also helping for the peace. It started discussing with Russia for the peace also, but it stayed neutral. But if we have observed, US imposed sanctions on Russia and also it want India to, but India haven't got down because US also know that India is not gonna get down as Russia is a good friend of India. Apart from this, if you also see, there are many deals that are being done with India, and also the universal trade currency is gonna be India or else the Chinese. So this is a US always dominates India and also China. You might ask me why? Because most of the US government wants the hierarchy among all the countries, so that is why they don't want any other nation to get upon them. So apart from that, we can also say we have many friendly relations with every nation. In the same way, we also try to perform several military exercises with the nation of United States, but also United States started trying to hit us
30
back
seconds
from
30
left.
different
seconds.
ways. Like example, canceling the visa of our students. Not only ours, they are trying to cancel each and every. Would suggest, ladies and gentlemen. So that is my opinion regarding.
Over.
That is all for from my side. Thank you. यार कितना कितना सेकंड हुआ?
Last 30 seconds was not clear because of network issue.
अच्छा, सॉरी यार, डेली लिमिट खत्म है, वाईफाई भी नहीं है.
Yeah.
May
Otherwise,
I know how much time did it take?
otherwise it was good.
You take 4-5 seconds extra.
Yeah. हाँ, sorry for that. यार मेरे को भी है ना, have to organize and improve little more. So मतलब मेरा सिंपल पॉइंट है भाई, अब जो टॉपिक्स दिया उसी में बात किया है, यूएस एंड इंडिया, because I have read several current affairs. I was posting in the group, hope you guys see. Whenever I was going to office in the metro, I used to read scroll phone like this, and Instagram, all the news. So at the time I gather some points in my mind. I've put them out right now. So I know I haven't gave each and every point a valid point, but I have spoken with a confidence level. But the points what I have spoken, among them 80% of the points are genuine and valid. That is what I believe and I think. So bus baki is your feedback. Is there any feedback from anyone? I will be surely working on it.
Not at all.
It was good, yeah.
ऐसा मत बोल भाई, कुछ भी है इसीलिए हाँ
नहीं
बोल
नहीं,
दो।
नहीं नहीं,
Last
fabulous.
line
you are
है।
fantastic.
अरे मैं भाई नहीं छोड़ के जाऊंगा सेशन, ऐसा मत बोल। चलो
By non-stopping.
या हमने उतना भी नहीं बोला। अरे इट्स ओके अंजलि, जस्ट गो विद द प्रैक्टिस। मतलब मैं द ओनली थिंग इज स्पीक कॉन्फिडेंटली। होप if there is any NCC cadet, they might be guiding their juniors. So coming to my part, my college is like most of our junior, it's a government college. So like my juniors don't have itna knowledge regarding the subject. They used to focus on drill, RD parade, exam fail ho jayega, B certificate bhi they are unable to pass. So even in my batchmates, my seniors too, if there are 50 students, one or two get hardly pass with C grade, but that too by copying. तो समझाओ कितना बैकवर्ड है वहां पे। सो जस्ट स्टार्टेड गाइडिंग देम like how they have to study in an easy pattern, how they know, like our ANU doesn't care itna, but I have tried my best. Like you also take an initiative like that. You might also have NCC juniors. If not NCC juniors, you might have some colleagues in your college. Try to help out them. You might have your friends. Try to help out them. If you have no one to help out, okay, start speaking with everyone in groups in English. They might say you क्या क्या भाई, are you doing show off in front of us? बोलने दो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है भाई? You're just improving yourself. ठीक है? If they ask much, yeah, say भाई मेरा communication skills improve करने के लिए बात कर रहा हूँ. बस कुछ नहीं होता यार. So that's all for the day यार. Is there anything else to say?
Any feedback for us?
No.
यार मैं क्या फीडबैक देता हूँ? पहला चीज, try to complete the time and
Yeah.
be confident on yourself while speaking,
Yes.
and turn on your video. That would be giving you a confidence. I was seeing my video बार बार क्योंकि यार मेरा expressions कैसा है. I was trying to do that. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I'll be like watching towards all of you and maintaining eye contact with Nafish only, because he only turned on the camera. Some in the middle, I think. बाकी
Any feedback for GD?
यार जीडी में मैं क्या बोलता है, all spoken correctly, but I haven't heard in middle, इसीलिए I have asked someone to nominate. बस इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं. I'll share the recording to sir in a few minutes. On that basis, he'll give you the report by tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Can you please share
And
the
इसीलिए यार
recording with
most
us
of the
also?
lecture
Your voice is
यार recording आपके लिए share होना. My voice is breaking.
Is not audible.
Just यार क्योंकि वाईफाई नहीं है. वाईफाई नहीं, just मोबाइल डेटा करना है.
no issues, no
हाँ.
issues.
Yeah.
The issue is
चलो then,
what
see
you
you
have
guys
done with your.
tomorrow.
The issue is what you have done with your
Can you
internet.
भाई सुबह से अभी तक ऑफिस पर काम ही है यार सर, तो इसलिए
That
कुछ नहीं किया मैंने.
that's what I'm saying. Na, you were in office and how come your internet is something is fishy.
मतलब डाउनलोड आई एम यूजिंग डाउनलोड्स. अरे लैपटॉप में सेशन रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है ना, तो
Arey, I'm just kidding. No issue.
He's just joke.
Oh,
Okay,
He's
guys.
completely
On.
thank you guys.
Shall we conclude the session?
So bye.
Thank you
Yes.
everyone. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
या
Okay, guys. Good night. Bye bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
सी यू टुमारो.
So he came back. Okay, month. We all are going.
बाय बाय.
Bye bye.